Hi, it's been a while. I need to touch up my makeup because I fell asleep in this shit, y'all, and it is atrocious. You want to see the montage? Yeah, color changing little Sonic unicorn thingy. Mmm, straight coffee with a little bit of organic maple syrup. Oh, and what? An Aldi's kosher dill pickle container. Mm. Sorry, you guys are not as fancy as me. That part whenever fucking Bella is like, it's good. Twilight. If you don't know, you don't know. If you don't know, you don't fucking know. Like, you know, like, sorry. Sorry, can't be as fancy as I am. Is there a dog behind me? Okay, let's fix this shit. Or let's like try to fix this shit, right? So yeah, I need to get some new stuff for my nose ring. Let's see. Today, this girl really made me mad. She's been making me mad. She's like blocked me on Facebook for some reason. But like we don't talk ever, and every time she sees me, she like runs from me, like fucking embarrassingly will run from me like a coward. Because she is a coward, and I'm not gonna say exactly who she is, but yeah, she tries to like talk shit to everybody, but she's like the size of a McDonald's like plastic straw. And I think it's just because she's really unhappy with her life. Uh, so she tried to like talk shit to me, like behind my back, but to people that she knew that would tell me or whatever. And I think it's just because she's genuinely really, really unhappy with her life. And yeah, so at first it made me mad. I was like, oh god, fuck this girl. Like if she thinks that I won't drop kick her ass straight to Mars, you know what I mean? And then the other part of me was like, girl, you know, she's just unhappy because she ain't got nothing. She ain't never been about nothing, and she has to go out there and like do this and that and the other just to try to get attention from men. I was like, girl, you're right. Like you're right. Like you're fucking right. And then like at first I was like, do I need to unhinge my jaw and like show this girl like the beauty of like Kalima or like, you know? And then I was like, oh no, whatever. Who gives a fuck? I got one day we're gonna die. The truth is, I just want that girl to be happy so she leaves everybody the fuck alone because I feel like if she was happy, she would stop acting like a goddamn fucking mosquito and trying to ruin everybody's life. She kind of goes around like fucking everybody and like pitting men against men. Or she'll fuck some guy and then go fuck his coworker and then like pin them against each other. Like she's just a very bored, sad little girl in a grown woman's body. And that happens a lot down here. So you'll never know who I'm talking about because it could be literally anybody in this county. But yeah, she's very sad. And she had to learn that from somewhere. So yeah, is this me taking pity on a girl that wishes I would be her op? Absolutely. Like I feel very, very sad for this girl. And it's absolutely like not to be mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but it is fucking pathetic that she would go and like say anything about me behind my back whenever I've literally ran into her and her kids at the mall and she will run away leaving her children. What kind of a fucking psycho are you? Like, I'm not trying to be mean. That's weird. That's weird. That's why I'm weird. Bitch, you're crazy. Like, that's crazy to like leave your actual children behind. What? What the hell? Like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Then, anyways, yeah. So I'm just fixing my makeup because I took a nap, and I'm contemplating chopping my hair again. I know you're probably like, "Girl, leave your hair alone." Like, no, 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 no. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, I obviously the difference is there. The proof is in the pudding. I got different tone of color on my neck than I do on my face. But yeah, listen. So I want to kind of say this because I don't know if you guys Here's how I mix my stuff. I mix it on my old Zombie Apocalypse palette, which I see is for contour. Let me scooch on near me. Let me scooch near me. Here's the truth from my bed. Why do I look like one of the ants from Practical Magic? Am I giving that vibe? Maybe not. Maybe I'm tweaking. I might be tweaking. No, here's the thing. Before you actually go into full opposition to somebody, I put makeup on, now my nose itches. Think to yourself, like, is this person pathetic? Is this person pathetic? Am I pathetic? Like, are we pathetic? Like, is this pathetic? Like the truth is, girl, I want you to eat. I want you to be happy. So you just shut the fuck up and leave everybody's dads alone. Like, for real, for real, for real, for real. And if you gotta get some, I get it. Like, I get it. But at the same time, I couldn't care, like, if she lived or died. Like, I really, like, if she dies, I'm not going to her funeral. I don't give a fuck. So, like, I want you to think of stuff like that. Are they worth it? Like, if they were truly your enemy, you would show up to their funeral, do a little dance, make a little love, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they were truly your enemy, like, she's not worth it. She's not even anywhere near to be my enemy. I think my real enemy was my mom. And now that my mom's dead, like, I have no op. Like, there's no op on planet Earth that'll ever fill that space. And so I'm kind of like wandering around, like that picture of like the dude from the cartel shit, where he's like kind of like looking into the sunset and he's like sitting on the bench and he's like contemplating life, like, what, like, there must be something else out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, that's how I feel, because like, no more ops for me. No, I'm full, thank you. No more ops for me, because that girl couldn't even hold a fucking light to me if she wanted to. She could try, but baby girl, truth be told, if it came down to it, I could Uncle Rico throw her over those mountains. She weighs as much as a McDonald's wrapper from a straw. It's not wise for you to be going picking ops with girls that weigh 3 times your weight. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but like, shut up. Anyways, y'all know I be talking shit. This girl can't even like fucking. I ain't never heard this girl talk louder than this before in my life. Why are you picking fights with me? Like, oh my god. So I was like, girl, no, this girl is so unhappy with her life. Girl, I get it. Sometimes I've been unhappy with my life. Have you seen this hair? I take it on myself. Do I take the sword out of me and put it into you? Like, no, I put the sword down, or I put it back into myself, bro. Like, I don't put the sword into you, because that's wrong and it's cruel. To perpetuate the cycles of trauma, it's like unhealthy. And I want you to eat too. So, like, I want us both to win. I want to win by never hearing about you again, and I want you to win by getting the fuck out of my face. We both win. Women support women. Women support women. Nah. Yeah, it's so crazy. Yeah, like, I don't know, bro. This is crazy. It's like, that's crazy to be like. Also, I know some shit about this girl that it'll put a bad taste in your mouth. Like, some people said, told me some things. Like, I can't see straight now because I'm just like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't even eat at the same barbecue I'm at no more. Oh my God. You touch those utensils? I ain't gonna touch them, girl. I ain't gonna touch them. But yeah. But yeah. Yeah, so it's not even worth being a hater towards her. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, do you ever meet somebody so beneath you that you're just like, it ain't even worth hating on you because they're easy. Like, this is boring. Like, you're nothing. What the fuck? That's so lame. Get on my face. Oh my god, I got shit to do, girl. Oh my god. You haven't even left the county. Like, you've never seen a mountain before. I don't even know if she could fucking read. And what the fuck? It's shooting fish in a barrel. What the like? I ain't gonna sit here. I ain't even gonna give you the time of day. It's sad. Whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you ever think at first, like, you're like, oh yeah, I'm totally in opposition to this bitch. She hates me, so therefore I hate her. Like, very elementary school shit, cleaning off all the residue makeup. And then you're like, this isn't even fun. This is sad. This is very fucking sad. Like, I'm about to start just mailing Groupons to her house for therapy anonymously. That might be fun. Who keeps sending these? Kissy marks on them. That kind of made me happy. Who keeps sending these? Chat. Should I anonymously mail a Groupon for therapy? Different therapists in your area. No, because then she'd be like, I'm under attack, and like send like text messages individually to all the guys she's fucking to see which one. She's very like, it's just boring. It's kindergarten bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I know you're probably like, then why are you talking so much about it? Because she's not like just a person to me. She's more of like the ideal construct of like the repercussions of living down here and not going to therapy. Like, she is like the she's not even in opposition to me, but she's just like an archetype of person like that I don't like. So here are archetypes of people that I do run into down here a lot that I don't like. Crackheads. Dope fiends, crackheads, addiction, trauma, unhealed trauma, addiction, abusive cycles, narcissistic, codependent abusive cycles. I run into a lot of alcoholics, closeted homosexuals who masquerade as Republicans, which is cool. Whatever, man. They look, hey, okay, whoa, hey. I'm not your enemy. No, your enemy. Minute. Look, I'm not your enemy. I don't give a fuck because I want us all to win. That, truth be told, if everybody was happy, healthy, and wealthy, 100% of the fucking world's problems would be gone. If everybody was happy, healthy, and wealthy, if everybody could afford food, and I'm not saying communistic. No, I'm saying that there are things put into place to ensure that you will never be happy, you will never be healthy, and you will never be wealthy. And this is a multi-generational tactic that certain families have been using for multi-generations to control the whole planet. To like control the whole planet, bro. Like, so like, I'm not your op, babe. Like, you can't even read at a fourth grade level. Your op is the Webster Dictionary, babe. Like, it's not me. It's not me, honey. I don't even think you could spell the word congratulations without fucking autocorrect. So just don't fucking come to my door with none of that shit, because I'm gonna hurt your feelings. But I really won't. I'll just send you away with Groupon therapy. Like, that's how, like, is this the end of an era? Is this the end of a hater era for me? Nah. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. It's not fucking worth it. It's not fucking worth it. Even if somebody was like trying to destroy my life right now, even if somebody was like really trying, and I'm not trying to invite this at all, so I don't claim this, but I'm saying, like, why? What do I have? Like, what kind of envy or jealousy you have towards me really fucking matters or affects me? Right back at you, my lojo. No, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point, bro? You're gonna fucking die, honey. You're gonna die. We only got so much time on here. You wanna spend it writhing in pain over me? Like, I get it. Take 20 minutes, be like, man, fuck that bitch and her mama. I get it, dude. Yeah, fuck me and my mom. Like, okay, bro. Like, okay, next. Now, how do you really feel, bro? I'm really sad because my dad never paid attention to me. Let's talk about it. I want us both to eat. Let's talk about it. Let's fucking squash this and get over it. But how can you expect a girl to squash something when she weighs 5 pounds? I think it's just rage. I think it's just internal rage because at some point it's like vengeance and rage, and if you get in their face, you become their focal point. You know, whenever they're in like some kind of episode. Yeah, I've been in an episode. I've been in a couple episodes. Shit, bitch, I've been on the news twice, and not for murder, but just live your life. Do the best you can with what you have. Is my makeup fucked up? Yeah, but I'm doing the best I can with what I have. Like, come on, like, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck shit, what the fuck? Yeah. Anyways, Saturn is moving into Aries. Like, Saturn's moving into Aries. I really is. So I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited for that. All the 97 babies are hitting their Saturn returns. You're gonna see some people fucking die. You're gonna see some people fucking cry. You're gonna see some people go into therapy, go into psych ward, go here, there, whatever, breaking bones, drying up, leaving relationships, moving to the desert. Burning Man. Maybe burn bans. I don't know. You're gonna see some weird shit happen for the next couple of years, which is exciting. Weird shit is exciting. It's new, it's fresh. I hated Saturn and Pisces. Sorry. I hated that shit, yo. I was like fucking fax machine, old school 96 fax machine. Like whenever you pick up the phone in the fucking fax machine, sound like, you know, and was that a machine screaming in agony because it was like being electrocuted? And are the sounds of machines worrying really them screaming because they're gaining sentience? I don't know. Maybe in the future we'll find out, bro. Hopefully. Like, and what is a machine? Are we machines? What is mechanical? Does it have to imply metal? I don't know, man. Hopefully find out in the future what's up. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying, Toonami? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, anyway, so I need to like go through my clothes. Like, look, I was in it to win it. I was depressed. I was angry. Like, listen, yesterday I made a whole pot of beans. They tasted like cardboard. I had put spices in them. I'm a spice queen, bro. You give me a hug, I smell of spices, exotic and strange, like cinnamons and sweet peppers and like peppercorns and all kinds of different spices. I've heard people say that. Oh wow, you're heavy-handed with the spices because they could smell the food I cook on me, which to me is cool. I don't give a fuck. What you smell me? You don't like me? Get the fuck. What do I have to prove to you? Get the fuck out of my face, bitch. Yeah, I smell like spices. I fucking cook food for my family. What the fuck did you expect me to smell like? Lilacs? No, not at all. Not at all. No lilacs here. Um, but yeah. Anyway, so I'm so red. Ugh. Anyways, like I think at the end of this, I'm gonna do like a little voiceover makeup thing. Like this morning, I made spaghetti. Speaking of which, I made homemade spaghetti. The bitch did what? I made homemade spaghetti. Um, and I made like with a can of how do you say the tomatoes? Duh, bitch. What the fuck? Anyways, a can of tomatoes, and I like literally blended them and I boiled them down and fried them up and strain them and add seasonings, and yeah, it was really fucking delicious. It was actually like the best spaghetti I've ever made in my fucking life, because we didn't have spaghetti sauce but it did have diced tomatoes on hand. And yeah, what do they say? Like, I don't know, they say shit, but like kind of something along the lines like lack is the father of invention or like innovation or whatever the fuck, like when you don't have something, you gotta make do with what you have. And that's the kind of person I am. I'm a very on the fly, let's go. And that makes life exciting to an extent. What is not exciting is I think I told you guys the other day. A lady got pushed out in front of my husband's car. Like, well, not in front. Okay, here's what happened. My husband was driving home from work. I was on the phone. He said, "Holy fuck! There's a woman that just like she's on the side of the road in the ground. I need to see if she's dead. I think it's a dead body." He flips around. The woman was pushed out of a moving vehicle going very fast, but thank God there was a Tesla behind her. Like, thank God for this one thing. I'll give you this one thing. The guy had a dash cam. So maybe thank God for dash cams, not for Teslas. Thank God for dash cams. Anyways, had a dash cam, and so he recorded everything. He was directly behind them. License plate, the woman falling out, the crime being committed, everything. I don't know if she's okay. She stood up and she should have never stood up. If you get pushed out of a moving vehicle, don't stand up. You could be broken. One of your vertebrae could be broken. You stand up from adrenaline. You think you're fine. They slip, crack, whatever. You could be paralyzed forever, bro. Like, for real, for real. You need to lay there till, like, if you could reach your phone and call the cops, do that. Just leave your phone on and start telling them where the fuck you think you're at. Like, I don't know. I don't know, just stay on the phone long enough for them to find out where you're at. But yeah, this lady, she worked at one of the things down the way, and yeah, it's just very, very sad, tragic, unfortunate. It makes me violently mad to see domestic abuse. I know that sounds crazy. It makes me violent when I see domestic abuse. Because then I'm going to do a domestic to you to prove a point. No. But yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. If I see you throwing a woman out of the car, I'm going to run you down. I will chase you down. I will fucking chase you down. And say love you, mon ami. Now I understand to an extent. Ew, that's gross. I have like lip smears everywhere. Great. I understand to an extent that some people are not from Texas, South Texas to be specific, H Town, San Antonio to the bone kind of shit. So I understand that like there's people from other countries that don't understand the violence of Texas. I think that all Texans are born not just with a gun in the hand and a hat welded to their head and a pair of cowboy boots up their ass. I don't think, you know what I mean? But like, I think that all Texans have a certain type of violence in our blood because we are in a very, very harsh area. Depending on where you're at, it's either tornadoes, hailstorms, fucking dry, flooded. Like, you just pick a disaster, and somewhere in Texas that should be happening. People from Texas understand the kind of like Texan violence, and what it means is like at any time we're expecting anything to happen or go down, and we will have to one, join in, two, defend ourselves, three, just fucking call the news up and be like, I seen this shit happening. um Texas is not a sleepy state. There's always some kind of fuckery happening and like a looming threat of something. Like the motif, the kind of like theme of there is a snake in the tree and you don't see it and then it bites you and then it creates an awareness. That happens in Texas, but over and over again for different things. Um and people who live here who are, I guess, privileged, like grew up privileged and safe and secure. That's really great. That's cool. Great. Wow. Wow. I don't fucking care. I'm talking about everybody else who's poor. We grew up seeing a lot of shit, hearing a lot of shit, watching a lot of shit. I mean, there was a time I saw FBI raid. I was staying at these hotel after we were evacuated for a hurricane. And I don't know if it was Katrina or the one after Katrina, hurricanes. Like there's always something that we have to respond to. And so Texas is like permanently in a fight or flight mode. But anyways, I was staying at this hotel room and it was like in a very strange like horseshoe shape, like all the hotel things. And in the middle of the horseshoe was like a diner. And so you could see when you walked out of your hotel room, you could see all the hotel rooms. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, I got to witness, like, we went to the diner for breakfast and I got to witness an FBI raid of the hotel room and they caught a serial killer. Yeah, like right in front of me, like while I was eating my like fucking little diner, like eggs and bacon. Oh, they caught a serial killer, kicked it down the window. He was staying at the hotel room, right by us, like in the same hotel. There was a serial killer. Oh my god! Oh my god! Like, God bless Texas with his own hands. Texas is crazy. People are like, eat beef, pray for rain. Because also, farmers and ranchers, they got it hard. There's a lot of harsh conditions here, bro. It really is. God damn, have you ever seen a horse crippler? It's a type of cactus that hides in the ground. It's like a bulbous shape, like a tit in the ground of cactus, a little mound, a little oval mound, spikes. And they call them horse cripplers because horses step on them and like it gets shoved up, like the spikes get shoved up in their feet and shit like that. That shit will go through your fucking feet. Like the sticker burrs here will go through your fucking feet. Texas just is. I fucking hate Texas. Like as somebody born and raised here, like the people are like fucking psychotic, traumatic, traumatized, fucking swamp people down south, and then up north everybody's trying to farm, can, and preserve because I don't know, the fucking end of the world's coming eventually. Fuck off. I just want to live a peaceful, quiet life in some like tiny town still stuck in a bygone era where not a lot of shit happens and not a lot of people live there, and maybe I own a used bookstore slash coffee shop and nothing exciting happens. That's what I want with my life. Like that's where I'm at right now. Like I don't I am so over this like constant roller coaster of fuckery. Like what the fuck? You know what I mean? But whatever. Um so yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing well. I need to go play Dead by Daylight. I need to go do something fun. Do one thing fun today. Journal how you feel. If you're angry, write down how you feel. Duh, it's journaling. I'm just kidding. Journal, what the fuck? Why are you? Oh, journaling? I've never heard of putting pen to paper. Bro, shut the fuck up, baby. You never heard of like writing up a scroll? Like, get a fucking feather pen and make it all like, dear diary, today I wanted to throw a car at a building because I was so mad. If I had incredible Hulk strength, I would have, like, do something. Like, do something. I don't give a fuck. It is 100 degrees outside right now. It's 100 degrees outside, and yeah. Clown white light. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna leave the house until it is midnight, and then it'll be 85 degrees. I can't wait. Like this morning, I woke up 2 a.m. and cicadas were like, ah! And I was like, oh, good morning, sluts. Good morning, sluts. It's 2 a.m. Can you shut the fuck up? No, I'm kidding. I love cicadas. I love cicadas. They're cool. They're cool. They're fucking cool. Like I have a problem with you. Yeah, they're fucking cool. But anyways, so okay, what did we learn today? Probably fucking nothing. Probably like fucking nothing. This morning I made some spaghetti, and while I was eating my spaghetti, I put on like these old vintage antique, if you will. Antique. 1980s, 70s, and 90s. Why did I do that order? Whatever. 70s, 80s, and 90s Halloween commercials. I put them on and I eat my morning breakfast like back in the day. And I sit on the floor. I sit on the floor and I eat my food. I have to sit on the floor when I'm eating. When I go out to eat and I eat food, like I know that sounds crazy, but I fucking hate sitting in like I'll sit in a booth. But the only time I feel really comfortable is like sitting on the floor and eating, like at a little coffee table. Like even if there's a chair around, fuck that, bro. I'm on the floor. I'm on the ground eating my food like an animal. Okay, like an animal. And that's what I did this morning. I like made spaghetti from scratch or whatever, like my own spaghetti sauce and shit like that. And I watched like 1980s Halloween commercials and I felt really good. I felt really happy for the first time in a minute. And then all this other shit happened today. But then because I started my day off in such a good mood, it was like I had my meters full, like my bars of like sustenance were full. I was like full of food, full of energy, full of life and happiness. And like I had a good head on my shoulders. And then when shit happens, it like only took out so much from my meters. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense? I don't know. I'm gonna hate editing this. Fuck this shit. Oh my god, I'm so mad. I just realized I'm gonna have to edit this. So, anyways, I'm gonna go because now I gotta edit this. And I'll see you guys later or whatever. Like, whatever. And I hope you guys have a great whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck ever. If you have an enemy, just fucking think of it like this. If do they are they even like that good of an enemy to be an enemy? If not, just like let it go. Let it go. Like, oh well, they fucked your friend in high school and blah blah. Like, yeah, fuck that guy. But also like they're not your real enemy. Like they're not even good enough to be like a fucking goon for an enemy. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of like being mad and hating them? Just let it go, guys. We only have so much time. Now, when a real op shows up, you'll know. You'll know because you'll either be in love or want to kill them. Just kidding. Okay, I'll see you guys later. All right, bye.